Hi, Cooking Cronies. Today is Saturday, the Saturday before Labor Day. This is the weekend where I normally go get my chili and tomatoes for canning. So I'm on my way to the farms to pick out the tomatoes, boxes of tomatoes, and get some roasted Pueblo chilies. Awesome chilies ever. Stay tuned. Okay, as you can see, I've got my 2 bushels of chili and 2 boxes of tomatoes, so the canning will begin shortly. Well, good morning, Cooking Cronies. We're starting off early this morning to get the tomatoes canned. So here we've set up our outside camping stove because the flame on that is so much stronger than our kitchen stove. So we've got water boiling so we can get the tomatoes prepped. Okay, so what we're going to do is prepare the tomatoes. So what you want to do is you want to cut little X's in the very tip of them. And then I'm going to put them in a larger bowl here because I'm going to pour the boiling water over them. So this is how we start. It just makes the peel come off easier. So again, just little X's in the top. Mike said that the water's already boiling back there, which is good. These tomatoes are beautiful. I got them at Vic Morrow's. I'll tell you, yesterday we looked all over the city for canning lids. Could not find them anywhere. They're out. Got on Amazon. Couldn't get them till October. So we ended up buying jars, pint jars that have the lids and the bands already on them, since we couldn't find lids, and use what I already had. I had quart jars that I normally can my tomatoes in, but this year we're doing pints just because everybody wants to can. So I guess that's a good thing. Back to basics, and people are canning their food. Okay, so I've got some of these tomatoes that already have the X's in the tops of them, so I'm pouring boiling water over them. And I'm going to let them set for just a minute. This helps get the skin off of them, and then I'm going to put cold water over them just to stop the cooking process. Okay, I've moved the tomatoes over here to the chair because I'm going to get the hose and cool them off now, just to stop that cooking process. If you're doing this inside, you can put ice, an ice bath, but this is nice and cold tap water. And I'm just going to run this water until the bowl feels nice and cool. Okay, Mike, I think that's good. Thank you. Okay, we can drain this and then we'll start the peeling process. Okay, these tomatoes are ready to be peeled, so I've got my box here to throw all the garbage in and my stainless steel pan to put the tomatoes in once I get them peeled. So you can see the skin is just coming off of these really easily. Makes it nice. And if you have a sharp knife, that makes it even easier. So then I'm going to cut the core out. And then I'm going to quarter them and then cut the quarters in half here because I'm going to cook these tomatoes down. So that's one. Well, we have a new cooling off method here that seems to be working really well, and kind of peeling the tomatoes is just holding that hose up there and letting them swirl. Great idea, Mike. Okay, we got the tomatoes all cooked. I had to use a second pan, so look at how beautiful those look. We've got them on the stove out here. Gonna cook them down slowly, so I'm not sure how much time that'll take, but whatever it takes, that's what it takes. All right, take a look at this. The tomatoes are looking good. Cooking down. Another couple hours though, and then we'll be ready to put them in the jars. These tomatoes look gorgeous. I'm starting to put them in the jars. You can see this. Just beautiful. Okay, these are waiting for lids. The others are still in the bath. We have about 30 more minutes of bathing to do with the others, and then these will get lids put on and go into a bath as well. Hey, some of my final. Okay, we have finished with our canning, and these are the products. They just look beautiful. Hope you enjoyed this video and give it a try. Nothing better than homegrown tomatoes and home canned.